Hi mateys, Jam Jack Scrapper here. Today is Sunday, November 14th, 2021, and we are revisiting, so this is part 2, Pine Grove Cemetery, which is where we were last night, and it was just too dark to really get any good shots of it. So, I find this unusual because, and once again I'm going to have to hold the camera and drive. So this is the first driveway that we came in last night, and you can see it's called Pine Grove for obvious reasons. And there's a couple things that I'm looking for today. There are definitely some interesting grave sites, monuments. That one there is held up by rocks. Interesting. There is some historical, obviously, precedents that I was able to find out about this cemetery. It is called Pine Grove currently. At one time it was called Alpine Cemetery. I forget what year that was changed. Well, there's some pretty good sized obelisks. Okay. Wasn't showing you very good, was it? Obviously this would be probably considered to be the newer part of the cemetery. And this is where I was getting freaked out. So I could see lights. It's raining pretty good. It's awfully cold. Yeah, the wind has died down anyways. But some of these graves have been decorated, I guess you could say, for Halloween. And you can't see them now, but some of them actually have flashing lights. They're probably solar powered or battery powered, I don't know, but yes, there was some flashing lights. Okay, so we did not go up the center lane, we just turned around it. I am looking for a sign. According to Google, there's a sign. We'll see. I would imagine right here was at one time the bathrooms, probably outhouses back in the day. But now it's you know, storage for the cemetery workers. There's a water pump. I'm not seeing any sign. By the way, I showed you the dashboard when I started this. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but according to the dashboard, both on the gauge and, wow, there's, someone planted a tree there by that gray stone. Anyways, it shows that the gas fill is on the right-hand side of the vehicle. Well, I'm here to show you that if I'm aiming this right, you should be seeing it there on the left-hand side. Alright, let's go down here a little further. I'll put it in the description, and I may have to do a thumbnail as well. But it showed a really nice sign. It said Pine Grove Cemetery. One would think it would be perhaps by one of these driveways. Oh, excuse me, I just called it a driveway. No, these are these are private streets. How weird. Yeah. Who would have thought? So yeah, it is kind of an anomaly. Oh, there it is. Okay. One less screenshot that I gotta do. Alright. Alpine Township, Pine Grove Cemetery. Pine Grove Cemetery was established when Alpine Village was founded in 1837. In 1847, Alpine became a township, and in 1850, the original cemetery was conveyed from John Colton to Alpine Township. The cemetery was enlarged in 1894 when land was conveyed from Porter A. Vinton, I think we just saw his gravestone, to the township. The size of the cemetery was increased in 1921, 1961, and again in 1970. The earliest grave markers go back to 1842. In October of 1940, a fire destroyed all of the cemetery records. This monument was erected in 1984 in memory of those persons buried here. Okay. Obviously last night in the dark I couldn't find that. Okay, now let's go up, I'll call it driveway number 3. This is a driveway. Private drive number 3, which is the farthest one north of this thing. And no, they don't shut these gates at 8 o'clock at night like you think. But there it is, Weber Drive, private. And here we are. Take one more look around and then we're gonna scoot. Cause I'm cold. I got the heater blasted away. The Vogels. Quite a pretty good sized lot there. Davenport's. Card. Huh. I don't think Jean-Luc is here. I've been kissed by a rose from the grave. Uh-oh, wasn't supposed to say anything, right? It's alright, I did it anyways. So, just past all of these veterans, and there's quite a few veterans. There was okay, there's a gravestone that has lights on it, and I don't think that's meant to be for Halloween. There's another person here in the cemetery, surprisingly. Yeah, definitely seasonal, if you will, if not Halloween. Definitely Thanksgiving, harvest. Some of these I see a light on that one. Over here we have, again, I don't think these are necessarily celebrating Halloween or anything, but they certainly are a little more seasonal. Which I find interesting. Okay, I don't want to disturb the peace, and I'm not going to get out and walk around. Down the center drive, or yeah, center private drive, private road, whatever you want to call it. Well, I waved at that person. They did not wave back. Perhaps I'm intruding. They were on their cell phone, so probably calling the cops, right? Yeah, on a nicer day, I'd like to get out and walk around. I hear an Amazon truck backing up into someone's driveway. Okay. Just down there is the railroad tracks that we just crossed, and beyond that you can see the intersection of Vinton and 7 Mile in Kent County. And there's the Verizon truck. And here's Captain Jack Scrapper saying, thanks for tagging along. Hope you got a little more idea of what I was kind of interested in last night. And meanwhile, heard of anybody else decorating graves, real graves, for Halloween, let me know. The first for me. Fair winds and smiles. And of course, may God bless.